for me. I didn't think I could go live because I was having such an issue uploading videos, but ah, game changer. So this is day 3 for me in Egypt. I'm in the city of Luxor on the top of the roof of my flat. So now I can actually show you where I am. Next door, this is being built. So this is being finished. So you'll see houses that are built, houses that are being added to. This house over here is a gorgeous house, actually. This section of it is, oops, where am I? This section of it is being built on the far side, but the face is pretty awesome. There's another one similar to it in the back. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, you can see the little dogs running down there. It almost reminds me of like a city in Italy. Let me see if I can turn the camera around and I can find my, so here's my rooftop right here. There you go. Now that I can take control of the camera and turn it around. So I made a video about this yesterday, but you see a portion of the backyard is a farm. And this over here, like where they have the straw roof, that would be like where you keep chickens or goats or something like that. And over here is my cow. So every morning, it doesn't wake me up or anything, but it seems like every time I come out here, he's like, "Moo," you know. Oh, wow. There go the dogs shooting by. There's some chickens and there's a bunch of goats. And so some mornings I watch the family come out and feed the goats. Oh, you can see the little birds over there. But so when you see the unfinished roof like that, that's like where they're storing the animals. And this might be either where they're storing animals or it might be something unfinished, but I do believe that that has something to do with actual farming. So there's so many guest houses here, so many villas, and you can see they're working on this house. So you'll occupy the bottom and build apartments one layer at a time that are functional and operable, but then you keep building as you move along. And if you look out into the water, this is the Nile. And I believe, let me see where I am. And this is the east. So the last time I was here, I was on a boat like that. I wonder, oh, there you go. So last time I was here, I was on a boat like that on the Nile. And you can see those boats line up. What happens is those boats will line up sometimes even 5 in a row, and you'll come out of your boat and have to go through the other 4 boats to get onto the land. But yeah, this is the Nile right here. And it's beautiful. They got beautiful hotels. And this place that I'm staying in, I like it. It's like, I wish I had a top like this, right? But where I am, I'm not far from Karnak Temple, but I was not far from, let's see, the Valley of the Kings, Hapshet Sut Temple, and the Valley of the Queens. So you'll see stuff like that in the background over here. I love how they have, the facilities up top so that they can keep the porch and rooftop stuff in the apartments, doing laundry up top. But then here's your sitting area, stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. So some people would say, oh, this is ugly, but to me it's beautiful because it's literally being built right before your eyes. Like these people, oh look, that one has a pool over there. So they're literally building it right before your eyes. This isn't something where you call the KG contractors. They save their money and they build it as they go. But it's beautiful. Like to me, oh man, go back over here. To see it growing right in front of your eyes. This is an apartment. They have their little private view right here. But just to see it growing right before your eyes, like people building it themselves or their families or their friends getting together and building it for themselves and still in function with the animals and the birds and the trees. Not like where I live where they're knocking everything down, but just among the landscape, but by the people literally themselves becoming their own economy. And that's the part that I enjoy. I don't know what KMT is, but it's good to see you this morning. So every morning, for some reason, when I'm here, every morning I get up at 6 a.m. and I get to be, even my hosts, they're sleeping probably until maybe 8. So I have like this 2-hour head start. My biggest thing though is to make sure that I drink water to force hydrate in the morning. But I've got my new routine now where I put my bottles of water in the freezer, so when I'm going out, I can have extremely cold water with me at all times. Um, but I'm finding that with the temperature or with the change, something happening that I'm not even as hungry as I normally am. So I'm looking forward to this 30-day diet to see all the walking up and down the steps and round and the eating less and drinking more water. I should be like a new and improved person by then. Hi, Christian. Is this Christian with Angela? Angela's Christian? Let me know. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that I finally was able to go live and put a video because I know people want a video. I have videos saved on my computer, but I'm waiting for uh that right moment when all of a sudden the internet allows me enough space. My brother Randy. Ah, okay. My brother Randy? No, it's your brother. Randy, you're so funny. Anyway, I'm waiting for that day when the internet just strikes just right. So I think next time I will remember to take a portable Wi-Fi device where I can have data like it's a plan. That's the one thing. I even have a top 35 list of things that you need to bring and that you definitely have to have. Um, but now I have to add that to the list. So we're up to like 40 of top 40 things that you need to make sure you bring when you have international travel. Um, Lessons. Yesterday was amazing. I was able to go to the Isis temple again, but this time I was allowed the time to take my cards and do a reading. I was able to take lots of really nice pictures. I was able to sit in there by myself in the Isis temple. And so I have some great pictures that I put out on my Facebook and in my Telegram group. So not so much in the Telegram as it was on Facebook. Um, but just to have a guide that he's experienced in the hieroglyphs, that they actually call him the doctor of hieroglyphs. When we show up, it's like, oh, it's like he's a professor or something. And so everybody's like, hey, shaking his hand. And I know that Nefertari tomb, you only get 10 minutes in there. And I was allowed like a whole 30 minutes in there. That I even was able to perform a meditation in there and record it. Um, I went to some of the other tombs in the Valley of the Queens, and I was able to have time completely by myself and to sit and do a meditation for the bloodline of Ramses III, and that was amazing. They even have a little fetus in there of an unborn. Well, I guess I'm not sure. I believe, yeah, it was a fetus, and so it was wrapped in cloth. No, it must have been wrapped or hidden somewhere, and they found it, and they have it on display there. And it's one of the fetuses that belonged to one of the wives of Ramses the Third. So I was able to do a meditation in there, and that was pretty cool too. Nothing to sneeze at. But yesterday, I feel like day after day doing my meditations that I'm being allowed to take it to another level. What's been good is that I thought I was just gonna sit with Wally and be taught meditations, but I mean, I've been doing meditations and taking classes at Sedona and different things. And so I've come to be allowed to develop further and further what I want to bring forward in my life and what I want to call into my life with the meditation. So that's been pretty powerful. What I would like to talk about, it just seems like wherever I go, I'm followed by these issues of the relationships between men and women, and I end up having these really powerful conversations, but I'm gonna save that for the next video. So as I let this one go, because it's already 11 minutes, I will do another one in a few minutes.